New Zealand Under-16s Player of the Year. The criteria for this, the players must have played in the local competitions and been selected in the New Zealand Under-16 merit team. They must have had a significant impact on their team, been on and off the field and been a consistent performer. The nominees are Sawani Hufonga from Akarana, Hayes Piram from Upper Central and Josh Uta from Counties Manukau. The winner is Josh Uta from Counties Manukau. Josh can't be with us, so Dan Keepa, who was Josh's under-17s coach from Counties Manukau, will come up and take the award. I'll just give a little bit of background on Josh. I first saw Josh this year when he was playing in the Auckland Vulcans under-16 team, playing against a New South Wales countryside at Otahu. A very, very high-quality match, tough game, which was won just by Auckland, and Josh was the player of the day that night. He was then invited along to the New Zealand High Performance Camp in July down in Rotorua, where he accredited himself well in the training environment, off the field and in the trial, and won selection to the New Zealand 16 merit side. His next accomplishment was to represent Manukau High School in the New Zealand Secondary Schools Tournament, where Josh went on to win selection in the New Zealand Secondary Schools team, which was successful in defeating the New South Wales combined Catholic schools, I think it was this time round. It didn't end there for Josh. In 2015, he then was selected in Dan's team to represent Counties Manukau in the under-17 grade at our National Youth Tournament, which is a 5-day tournament. Josh went on, he was part of the side that lost the final to Akarana, but again was selected, and this time in the New Zealand Under-17 tournament merit side. So Josh can't be with us. He's currently exploring an opportunity in Australia at St George. So thank you very much.
Talofa lava, malualale, kia orana, tēnā koe, tēnā koutou, and cheers. Josh couldn't be here tonight. He's asked me to come along and represent him and his family, which I'm very, very humbled to do. He's currently over in St George trialling with the SG ball side. He starts the next week, I think, and he's really looking forward to, the way he puts it, cracking the Aussies. He's a hard nut. He's definitely one of the hardest players I've coached, but he has some really strong values as well. He wanted to say, firstly, to acknowledge the nominees, the other nominees, Sawani and Hayes. He knows that it was a tough gig coming up against those two boys. They're all high quality and high standard players, so he wanted to acknowledge them. He also wanted to acknowledge the Almighty Father, as so he puts it, and his mum and dad as well, for the support that they've given him and made him the way he is and the young man he is today. I don't know why I'm reading this, because these are your notes, Choc, but I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. So bear with me. One other thing too is, no, I'm doing all right. He also wanted to thank New Zealand Rugby League for firstly giving him the opportunity to play the game for this country, but I think he totally earned it. One other thing too is that I was very fortunate to coach Josh for a couple of seasons, and he's one of those boys that there's a thousand other of them in Counties Manukau, boys and girls, not just boys, but they all share the same talent and the same skill as what Josh possesses. But with Josh, he possesses this drive, a commitment, a passion, and this unlimited sense of energy that he plays with. And I think that's the difference between him and the other kids that play the game in his club. But and I think with the coaches in the room now, you'll all understand that those things that I just mentioned is the difference between a participant and an athlete, definitely. So with my most humble appreciations, I accept this award on Josh and his family's behalf. But also I'd like to acknowledge just a couple of other things too. Atawhai, happy birthday. And I hope all your wishes come true this weekend, and also good luck to the Kiwi Ferns as well this weekend. Thank you.